Welcome everybody to Sweesh Review, where today I'm going to be going over my top 10 favorite LEGO minifigures of all time. This is the definitive list. I am laying down the law. If you have any problems with this list, well, it's my favorites list, so you can't tell me that I'm wrong because it's my favorites. There's no particular theme for this list or order or anything. I just saw some figures throughout my good old years of life that I really liked, and I'm gonna tell you about them. I would, though, however, really like to hear what your favorite minifigures are. So if you want to leave a list in the comments below, let's get a list party going on. I love parties and I love lists. All right, so put your list down there if you want. Without any further ramblings, let's just go ahead and get right into that beautiful list of mine. Number 10 is going to be Jack Sparrow. I'm going with the hat and coat version of this figure because I feel like it's the best version of his character. I really like this Jack Sparrow because I'm a really big fan of pirates, and when I was a kid, a wee lad, I used to play with all of the Mega Bloks. This is a sin. Don't kill me, okay? I used to play with the Mega Bloks Pirates of the Caribbean figures with me and my friend. I had the Flying Dutchman and he had the Black Pearl. So when I found out that they were making real LEGO minifigures of Pirates of the Caribbean, I blew a gasket, and I just had to pick them up. Number 9 is going to be the Alien Commander from Alien Conquest. This guy's main feature is his big green translucent brain piece and his little squiggly legs on the bottom. I remember thinking that this figure was so cool when I first got him, and I loved his spaceship he came in, even though it's too circular for any of the shelves I own. Number 8 is going to be the Roman Commander from the Collectible Minifigures Series 10. I like this figure because I have a soft spot for the Romans. You see, when I was in high school, I was the vice president of our school's Junior Classical Latin Club, and I thought that was pretty cool.
That doesn't sound cool at all.
Well, I thought it was cool.
Well, it's not.
Okay. I still like the figure, and I'd like to get a lot of them to make like an army, but I guess I'm not as cool as I thought I was. Number 7 is going to be the Space Police Officer from Space Police 3. I just like the way it looks like they're almost wearing armor, but not really. It could be like bulletproof, it just looks cool and spacey. I also like that headpiece they had with the visor on top. It was a good alternative to the normal race car driver headpiece that I am not too big of a fan of. I used to watch the animations that LEGO used to come out with to promote the theme, and I thought the police officers were so cool with their hover bikes and their robo-dogs and all that I just had to get a figure of these, and I ended up almost buying every single set in the wave. Number 6 is going to be Chase McCain from LEGO City Undercover. I originally had the polybag version of this figure, but after some wear and tear from excessive playing, I ended up buying the set that he came in later for the newer version. I absolutely loved Chase McCain as a kid, and I was so saddened inside when I couldn't buy a Wii U to play LEGO City Undercover. They just had to make it an exclusive, but no, I had to save up all my money and buy a Wii U about a year after the game came out, played it. It was the greatest game I've ever played in my life. Game of the year every year. You try to tell me different? You're wrong.
Are you trying to tell me that LEGO City Undercover is better than games like God of War or Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Listen to my words. Game of the year, every year. Bring on the thunder, because number 5 is, you guessed it, Johnny Thunder. I've always been a real big fan of adventurers and adventure-y things and going on adventures and stuff. My favorite movie of all time, before obviously the LEGO movie came out, was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit of an adventurer myself. One time I even went outside. Let that sink in for a little bit. Even though he's pretty simple, I've always liked the Johnny Thunder minifigure. He's clearly just an inspiration from Indiana Jones, but honestly, he's way better than his brother, Stephen Lightning. I mean, just look at this guy. Who wears all red spandex suits? Looks stupid. Stop that. Number 4 is gonna be this anime boy, Hikaru. Hikaru? I don't know Aru. From Exoforce. I bought the first mech that he came in, and I really enjoyed building it. And then when the second one came out, you know, the one with the big lightning sword, I wanted to get it, but my mom was like, no, we can't get that right now. So, being the conniving and genius law boy that I was, I went to my grandma, and I got her to write up a contract so that I could sign it, she could sign it, and I'd give it to my mom, and it would force her legally for threat of going to jail. She had to buy this Lego set for me. And it worked. I got the set, you know? So that's how you get your Lego sets, kids. Just threaten your parents with legal action. It works for everybody else, and it'll work for you. We here at Sweesh Review do not condone the suggestion that you should bring your parents to court over a $15 set. Just be good kids, and they'll get it for you out of the goodness of their hearts. Or just get your own money, sell some lemonade or something. I don't know. Number 3 is going to be Buzz Lightyear, specifically from the Disney collectible minifigure set. I've always really loved Buzz Lightyear, and when I was a kid, for Halloween, I dressed up as Buzz Lightyear for like 3 years in a row. When the first Toy Story minifigures came out, the original version of Buzz had that weird bean head, and I didn't really like it, but I'm really glad that they ended up going with a normal minifigure head for this version. I think it makes it look a little better than the more technically accurate version. But who cares about accuracy? Give him a horse! Make him ride a horse or something like that. Don't do that. Don't give him a horse. Anyway, I liked this figure so much I ended up having to buy him on eBay because I was so bad at feeling the bags for those collectible minifigures that I just kept getting syndromes. And by the end of it, I had an army of syndromes but no Buzz. And I wanted my Buzz. Number 2 is going to be the awesome arachnid guy, also known as Spider-Man to some other people, from specifically the Sam Raimi original Spider-Man sets that came out in like 2003. I like this figure better than some of the newer Spider-Mans. Spider-Men? Spider-People? Spider-Americans? I don't know. I just really appreciate this figure's crisp silver detailing on the webbing and the darker blues. I always like a Spider-Man with a darker blue. It just looks cooler, clashing with the red. There's just something inherently cool about a guy wearing a red spandex suit, am I right? Anyway, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, and I will always love any Spider-Man minifigure they ever come out with, but this original one, the original Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire figure, it's just always going to be my favorite personally, just because it's got some cool designs, you know, and how can you not like Tobes? How can you not like Tobes? It's pizza time! I love pizza! I eat the most pizza! You know what? I'm going to make pizza right now! I'm going to make the pizza! Number 1 may shock and terrify you. You may be shaking after this, because it's pretty unconventional. But my number 1 favorite minifigure of all time is Pepperoni from Lego Island Extreme Stunts.
Man, I knew this guy was like half from
Calm down. This minifigure is near and dear to my heart. Come on, guys.
Well, then why do you like it so much?
What'd you say?
Why do you like it so much? There's obviously a reason you put it at number 1 on your list.
Well, I kinda don't really know why I like it so much.
What?
What?
Why are you like this?
Let's get mad again.
Now just calm down. Don't start that again, okay? There's no reason to get mad. I can have a favorite at number 1 and not really know why. He's just a cool skater kid. Wait, I know why I like him so much. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. What's that on his chest? It's a pizza. And I love pizza. I eat the most pizza.